Spin that block, get dizzy. Man get popped, no fizzy. Man get splashed from the Draco. Wet man call that drizzy.
Yo, last thing, okay. We had a former player that used to be on the Raptors.
Yeah.
Who claimed that he was called coronavirus in the league on the court.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that? You hear about that?
Yeah. Jeremy Lin, right?
Jeremy Lin said, "Hey, me being a ball player didn't stop someone from calling me a coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna put him on blast, but I'm just letting you know racism exists both ways. What's your thoughts?"
Mm-hmm. Well, we know that, racism, as much as we like to fool ourselves that doesn't exist and whatnot, no, man, that's very still alive. And, a lot of it comes from ignorance and, being uneducated, lack of knowledge. But it exists. But I think that the person who said that should definitely be punished. I mean, that should be unacceptable. I mean, because I put myself in the situation as a black man, and even though we've been through so much over, the 500, 400 years and whatnot, I wouldn't want to see that to happen to anyone else.
Someone else, yeah.
Because we know what it done to us. That hate, what it done to us, right? It still affects us today. So you know what I mean. You see a loose screw, you fix it. You know what I mean? Before it, that should be unacceptable.
Yo, well said, bro. Shout out to Jeremy Lin. He didn't put the brother on blast. You know what I mean? Like he kind of that was a classy move, I think, because it leaves enough room for you to correct the guy's behavior behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I'm all for the trash talk. I'm all for that greasy, grimy talk. But there's just certain boundaries you don't cross. I don't even care if it's within competition, right?
Yeah, there's a level of respect you still have. Like, I love people trash talking and whatnot. I think that was just kind of going too far, just because of the state of the world and what it is. Yeah. I think that's kind of crossing the line, and that's why you're right. I'm glad that he didn't call out the player, because it could just be a lack of ignorance.
Yeah,
I think lack of knowledge. Maybe he was looking at it as trash talking. Yeah, and maybe he is sorry, because right. Maybe he's like man, I was just trash talking, it just came out randomly. I didn't mean it that way. And, right. You have those situations too. So I apologize. I know I did say, he should be punished. That just came out of just anger, because, just thinking about, are we going through things? But I think there should be a conversation.
Yeah.
And if he really means it and stands by it, then yeah. Do what you do with it, but people make mistakes. People say things in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean?
Facts, and I'm with you. And I couldn't say it any better. I'll just close with I'm not rocking with that. I love all nationalities. I love all people. And like you said it best. We know what it feels like, so I don't want to project that or onto any other people or make it seem like calling other nationalities names is okay. Because I know what it feels like. So I would never want someone else to feel like that.
Spin that block, get dizzy. Man get popped, no fizzy. Man get splashed from the Draco. Wet man call that drizzy.